This first fella I'm going to bring to the stage, he's going to be a host and MC. A big round of applause, please, for Mr. Matt Markman.
Let me get things started the right way. I saw the beautiful ladies dancing on the pools, and I've been wanting to do this since I got in here, so let's just do it. Not a real blonde. Guess I'm fired up, ready for a kick-ass comedy show? All right, this gentleman come to the stage. He tours all over. He's a regular at the John Levitt's Comedy Club, and he also goes by the name Mr. Insensitive. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mark Mingy!
Oh man, you might feel differently when I'm done here. Why don't they start naming these drinks so I have an idea of what to expect when I fucking flush a few of these things, you know? Like I'm looking to start naming a drink called Resisting Arrest. Exactly, right? Kind of gives you a heads up. I went with my ex-girlfriend and went to Planned Parenthood to get some free condoms. And while we were inside, it turns out I locked my keys in my truck. But it wasn't just my keys, it was my cell phone, her purse, just the whole everything, right? And she couldn't figure out why I was so upset. She was like, honey, why don't you just go back inside and ask somebody for help? I was like, I don't think it's such a good idea if I go back into an abortion clinic to see if anybody will let me borrow code here real quick, you know?
This gentleman coming to the stage is a good friend of mine. He's the host of the longest running open mic here in Las Vegas. He tours all over the country. He was on last season's Bill Bellamy Who Got Jokes, and he's probably the only comedian in our group who has actually done a pornographic movie. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Diaz, the Golden Child Mackey.
And like Matt said, I did a porn, right? And what my porn was I honestly was, you know how in porns they have plots? My plot was I was a superhero, I was a super pimp, and my specialty was a bitch smack. You know what I mean? Which I think is a stupid power for a black man, you know what I mean? Like my weakness was white girls, which was kind of stupid, you know what I'm saying? Because I think if it was a black superhero, his weakness wouldn't be white girls, his weakness would be child support, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, we got weed smokers in the building, make some noise. I'm high right now, I'm high as monkey pussy. Because it be in the trees. Have you ever noticed that smoking weed and getting older have a lot of similarities to it? You know what I mean? Like, you ever smoke a bowl and walk into a room and completely forget why the fuck you walked in there? You walk in, you're like, what the fuck was I doing? Oh shit, I was making a bologna sandwich. Why the fuck am I in the bathroom? I know in the audience we got a lot of sexy ladies in the audience. Make some noise for yourselves. We got like low self-esteem over here. We was like that close to having the first female president, right? Can you imagine a historic moment when you walk into the Oval Office and catch the president giving head? You walk in like, excuse me, Mrs. President. I understand too, because of Barack Obama, I have a new affection for George Bush, really. I do, I love George. George could marry my mom and I call that white motherfucker dad, you know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, if it wasn't for George Bush, there'd be no President Barack Obama, right? Because George fucked him so bad, he made white people say, you know what? Let's give that nigga a chance. Who in here watch porn? Make noise. Really, make noise. That is some of the craziest shit in your life, right? Because like when you watch porn and you have that magic moment, you come, you're like, oh. And you still hear the music, the porn playing, and you start watching that shit. Isn't that the lowest fucking moment in your life? You start thinking, what the fuck am I doing to myself? I am so much better than this. Anybody here ever done ecstasy makes noise? That's a fucking party, ain't it? You go out to the rave club, he's doing jumping jacks and crazy music. Dun, 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 dun. Not my black ass, I did it by my fucking self. Yep. I was masturbating to Star Wars all fucking night. Dun, 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 dun.
A lot of you guys may have noticed Diaz was interacting with the audience, and in comedy terms we call that crowd work, where you talk to the audience, called crowd work. And a lot of you guys may not know this, but Diaz Mackey has a day job where he actually makes a living doing crowd work. And it goes a little bit like this.
Everybody get on the motherfucking ground!
Question for the ladies. How many ladies here like it when their hair is being pulled during sex? You're goddamn right you do. That's American style. And let me tell you this, your buddy Gooch loves pulling hair. I like wrapping my hand around that goddamn head of hair of yours and I start thinking about the 2 cars that I co-signed for and the 3 apartments that I live with you in. And then I grab that fucking lock of hair and I pull it so hard that I want a piece of pets to pop out your neck. I want you walking into my room like you're going to prom, maybe you're getting married. I want you leaving my room looking like Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the fucking Future. Can we do this shit? And how many ladies in this place have ever kissed another girl by round of applause? Make some noise. Yeah. Now I got a question. How many guys in this place have ever kissed another guy? Exactly my fucking point.
Coming to the stage, this is one of my favorite comics in the world. He hails from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's make Brett Tobler.
Thank you. Bunch of people that don't give a shit about me, thank you. A lot of you guys are looking at me like you recognize me. You might have seen me before. I used to be in a famous band. We were called Jodeci. I got kicked out because I can't sing with my shirt off. I'm going to tell you this, ladies. A lot of my jokes are going to be like your period. Because you'll get them late, but you'll be so happy when you finally get them.
You guys are fun. Everybody drinking, having a good time? Sorry, buddy.
A lot of undercover gay guys out there, but they're pretty easy to spot because they're wearing Ed Hardy shirts. I hate it when women say size matters because it's not like it's my fault. It's not like I washed it wrong and it just shrunk, you know? All my black friends wear Magnums, but all my black friends have kids. I don't know if Magnums are working too good, man.
That was fun. All right, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. We have one more comic, the headliner, the main man. Are you guys all fired up, ready for your headliner?
You ever do something really stupid or embarrassing, and for some reason, for like the next 2 seconds, everything else happens in slow motion around you? Right? Can't help it, just happens. About a month ago, I locked my keys in the car. The moment I realized those keys were locked in the car, everything else happened in slow motion. I don't know why. Parked the car, you know. But you know what? Everybody gets stereotyped. We've got to loosen up in this country. I think stereotypes are funny. They don't bother me one bit. I tell you what does bother me, though. Corporate America telling everybody that the Olive Garden is good Italian food. That bothers me. I just turned 40 about 7 years ago. So, fucking loving it, too. And I love in this age, I do. I still love women, I still love sex, but sometimes at my age, I'd rather have a sandwich. That's all. Here's a couple of sandwich guys. Good work, fellas. Be proud. Don't be ashamed of that shit.